Welcome back to Suladan Plays Driftmoon, Enchanted Edition. Okay, ominous sounds. Last time we made our way through the dungeon. We found Bill's body. I got an axe. Also there's a picture. You read Sherman the Usurper, capture alive, we need a new accountant. And a fire Shmeba. Axe. 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 Smack it with an axe. Axe flurry. Level up. More strength. What does this do? Ooh, critical hit chance 150. I'll take that. You can barely make out anything. It's burned so badly. I think it reads Suladan the murderer. Wanted dead. Say what now? I ain't murdered nobody. It's a good picture of Robert. Reads Paul the Destroyer. Wanted dead or alive. It's a picture of a firefly. Could it be Fizz? So apparently the evil people have put bounties on us and made us out to be the evil ones. Let's see how it is. Ticker. 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 Robert, you take this one. You're immortal. Thank you, Robert. Vile, I really have to say, you didn't think this through when you made the companions immortal and let me use them to detonate tickers, because tickers have never been a problem for me. They're a very amusing creation, and I love their existence, but still. Red circle on the side. Fishing spot of doom. Stand inside the safety circle to avoid lava spray. Oh, fishing rod, oh, fishing rod. I got one! A one what? Oh, hi. That is a boot. No, that's a boot. Das Boot. How did I fish an anchor out of lava? How did a metal anchor come out of... Well, how did a leather boot come out of lava? Mysterious chest, a boot, a steering wheel, a bunch of parts, a buzzsaw blade. What a catch. You know what? We're just not going to question it. And a box full of fish. Fish, 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 fish. Fish puzzle. The fish... What? 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 Read the note. You came to the mysterious table. As you lift the note, you quickly discover there's something fishy going on here. It seems to be a strange quest disguised in the form of a poem. Ye traveler yearning to pass the fire, my puzzle will surely make you perspire. One of us helped you accomplish your feat, 2 of us offer a chocolatey treat, 3 of us bring sudden demise, and you can be sure we're all in disguise. Read and consider when choosing your fish, both chocolates are next to a poisonous dish. The chocolatey one keeps the other close by, only 2 of the poisons keep side by side. The magical fish doesn't like the left border. Now let us hope no one has altered the order. So, screenshot. So that I can have a sticky note with that on my side monitor. Okay, the magical one is the one I'm looking for, which is not on the left. Okay, there's 6 fishes. 2 are poison. 2 are chocolate, 3 are poisonous. Fish number 2. Make funny faces at it. Prod it with a stick. You prod it and an orange gas evaporates out of the eye socket. Eat it! And take a bite. This is real dark chocolate food +1. If 2 is chocolate, that means 1 or 3 is the other chocolate. But 1 or 3 could also be poisonous. Fish 1, eat it. Don't pause at me. Oh. It didn't kill me. I'm confused. I am very confused. I'm just going to rewind a tad there. Hi, Fire Shmeba. Okay, let's try this again. Note. Read the note. Fish number 2 is chocolate. Fish number 1 is poisonous. Fish number 3, no, that means fish number 3 is chocolate. So 4 and 5 or 5 and 6 are the other poisons. So that means either 4 or 6 will be the fish in question. You pick the fish up and try to bite it, but before you can get it to your mouth, it shouts, "All right, I give up!" Yes, it was me all along. Nearly had you fooled. You thought I was poisonous, didn't you? The magic fish of the lava pool strikes again! You live in this lake of lava. No fish can withstand that heat. What? They can't? Oh dear, says the fish and vanishes in a puff of logic. As the fish vanishes, the magical barrier also disappears. Puffs of logic. I've been telling people that's the worst thing. You're gonna die. Don't mess with logic. Don't think too hard about it. Hat. In the middle of the room stands an incredibly strange table, and on top of it a small piece of clothing. Looks just like your father's tarnished alchemist hat. Thick black dust fills the floor. Pick up the hat. As you grab the hat, you touch the metal surface of the table lightly with your finger and instantly feel a sharp cold pain in your hand. You try to pull your finger off, but it's frozen to the table. The table then bursts into flames. Fire! Burn! I feel fire in your heart. I've never felt anything so powerful. No, do not resist. The process has already begun. And soon your flames will be mine. Finally, I can burn again. King Ixol's forge will burn. The freezing pain moves from your hand to your mind and to your heart as the fire within the forge grows. Just before losing consciousness, you hear the worried shouts of your friends, trying desperately to pull you from the forge, but you don't feel their touch anymore. Everything goes black. There is nothing. Only darkness. You are in a world of silence, trying desperately to move, to see, to smell, to find any way to leave your dark prison, but it is all in vain. You feel as if your soul is trapped within the dead shell of your body without a way to escape. Then from somewhere within you and at the same time from all around you, you hear strange voices in the darkness. First there is a sweet, otherworldly voice of a woman, soft and beautiful. He is hidden in the dark where no light may reach him. Is she talking to you? You try to respond, but your lips are cold stone and not a single sound forms despite great effort. The voice is followed by another. All is not lost. I see the silver blade rise against the dark one. The voices seem to travel further away and soon become inaudible. You spend another moment, one that feels like an eternity in your dark, immobile silence. But there is now hope in the silence, hope of someone who will come and release you from your bleak existence. Suddenly you feel a faint tingling sensation on your lips, and then an explosion of light and sound. A stream of liquid fire flows down your throat into your stomach, and deep inside the chambers of your heart, even to the very tips of your fingers. It feels fresh and energizing. Despite the fiery feeling, the liquid doesn't burn you. The dark nothingness fades away in seconds. As you slowly open your eyes, you wake to the sight of Sarah's gentle eyes, carefully studying your face, smiling as you begin to recover from your dreadful experience. Thank the Maker you're coming back. I'm so happy you're alive. I could just... Suddenly she hugs you, holding you closely in her warm embrace. She looks deeply into your eyes. You notice her cheeks start to get redder, her face now only inches from yours. You nearly died. I missed you. Thanks for reviving me. It's much appreciated. Sounds exactly like the sort of thing I would say. Sarah waits a moment, then turns even redder, then quickly takes a few steps back. Suddenly Sarah notices the potion. She's like, I hope you noticed it before now, because you probably poured it down my throat. It's the Moonwell Potion. You remember the little black pearl Luna the Moonwell gave me? Finally realized what she wanted me to do. This will not only cure you, but prevent it from ever happening again. Now drink the rest. Every drop, there's still half of it left. Sarah holds the half-filled potion bottle right in front of you, waving it in the air and smiling sweetly. If there's still half of it, shouldn't you use it? No, silly, I've already taken my share. Don't worry about me. She gives you another smile. Drink up. You need the whole bottle full or the protection won't work. You drink the rest of the small potion, carefully emptying every last drop of the smelly liquid. It tastes like a mixture of some weird sea plant and a milk fountain gone bad, but whenever it reaches your stomach, a pleasant warmth spreads through your body. It makes you feel very lively and alert, like nothing on Driftmoon could stop you now. Can we make potions like this for everybody else? I'm afraid it's almost impossible. Those pearls are so rare we're likely to never find one during our lifetime, and if we could get our hands on one, it would still take me half a moon to prepare the potion. Then who would we choose to save? The pearls are actually the eggs of a very magical creature called a sea dragon, and it would be a bit questionable to steal the egg of a creature as rare as that, if you don't absolutely desperately need it to save the entire moon. I heard voices talking about a silver blade, the dark one. And I'm kind of concerned, but I think I may have fallen through the Eldritch dimension and may now be possessed by many demons, so. Wow, that's something you don't hear every day. Or do you? I don't, at least. You think they might have met you, but you're the one that's supposed to use that weapon? I don't even have a magical silver blade. No, apparently not. Wonder. Kind of reminds me of something I heard recently. Have you ever heard of a metal called high silver? That's what I thought of the moment you mentioned it. Your brother Robert told me a bit about in the submarine. Where is Robert? Oh, something terrible happened here. I saw Paul turn to stone just the same as you. There's also a petrified boy somewhere along the way. It might have been this word fellow. If only we had more of these potions, I could help them. But I chose to give the one potion I have to you, and I'm afraid we can't do anything more for them until we defeat Ixal. Suddenly, Sarah's eyes brightened. But hey, it may actually be a good thing that I haven't seen Robert or anyone like your father yet, or a glimpse of that sweet little firefly Fizz. They might be alive somewhere. I mean, if you petrified Fizz, he probably turned into a pebble and fell in the lava, so, I mean... Hi, Silver. Oh, my dear goodness. Robert showed me something really interesting when we were in the submarine. The back of his right ear looked surprisingly different from the left one. Not that he had ears anymore, but the bone was wider, and he had a bunch of hairs intact on the right side, while there wasn't a single one on the left. He said he used to keep a silver feather tucked away behind his right ear, and that single silver feather may have partly protected the right side of his head from the life-taking effect of the gem he was holding. And when I took a closer look, I swear the remaining hairs actually formed a vaguely feather-like shape on Robert's skull. Quite remarkable, right? Sarah looks at you with excited eyes. Well, back home, when I had to wait for the potion to cook, I did some reading and tried to find out as much about the silver feathers as I could. Feathers seem to be made from the strangest material, amazingly strong, but also light as a feather. The real discovery I made was an ancient book which suggested the silver feathers were the only known source of a magical substance called high silver. It's the stuff of legend, impossible to melt, impossible to bend. It's a feather, it's very bendy. Possibly completely resistant to magic. Unfortunately, it's also said to be almost impossible to forge. Yeah, it's kind of, if you can't melt it or bend it, you're kind of not forging it well. Have you heard that some people are afraid of the feathers? Yeah, that's really strange, isn't it? Poor people scared of something as benevolent as a silver feather. Though some of them are a bit sharp, I don't think there's anything evil about them. I'm almost sure there's something blessed about them. Sarah smiles dreamily. But whatever their origin is, I'm sure they're a great mystery, and suppose people often fear that which they don't understand. How could it be forged into a weapon? The great smiths of the Forgotten Age used to be able to melt high silver and make amazing things from it, with some sort of a special forge, but the knowledge was lost when Elenor sank. I used to think that just some more nonsense until I saw the ruins of Elenor from the submarine. Who would have thought there really were cities under the water? Sarah pauses and appears to be deep in thought for a moment. Then her face brightens and she goes on excitedly. What about Ixal's forge? If Ixal used it to make the pendant of resurrection 1,000 years ago, then it might even be of Elenorian origin. Yeah, I kind of thought that when it started screaming about wanting to burn stuff, because the forge in Elenor was said to be quite much that, yes. We better go. Just as you're about to leave, you get a strange feeling something has gone amiss. First glance, your belongings seem intact, even your weapons and armor. When you open your backpack, you notice your stone giant model missing. Then something much more important, all the magical gems that Ixal was after. They must have been removed from your backpack while you were petrified. Sarah noticed your worried expression while you searched through your things. What's going on, Suladan? Have they stolen something? Something vital, I hope. Yeah. The gems. All the gems. The gems. The very much outrageous gems, man! Get them! That's awful. I was afraid something like that might happen. What do we do now? We pause for smoothie. Sarah's eyes flit around the room as if searching for a hidden answer. Then she turns back to you. I know it doesn't sound good, but if we act fast, I'm sure we still have a chance to stop him. The gems couldn't have been stolen from you long ago. Maybe he hasn't even had time to reforge the pendant. We're standing on the forge. I don't think he's here. Suddenly, Sarah's expression brightens. We do have one advantage. I'm certain Ixal thinks you're still petrified, so maybe we can catch him by surprise. Sure. No. I'm trying to loot things. Give me the skillet, the hammer, the... Bill? Bill? At first you think you're seeing Robert, but soon realize you found Bill, the once disembodied or beheaded skeleton, still firmly attached to his body. While you've been petrified, he's embarked on a career as a salesman. Bill's bony jaw drops when he sees you walking towards him. Oh no! You're not a stone statue anymore, and things were going so well. I'd already ordered 1,000 mini statues where you hold your hand just like that reaching for the forge. Bill looks at the sign over his little shop, obviously scheming something. On the other hand, if I just scratch out the word defeated and replace it with victorious, they'll sell like hot carrots even if you win somehow. There's no one brainier than Bill. Either way, I end up on top. Weren't you supposed to start taking over the world? That's right, and that's exactly what I'm doing. With me in charge, my vile corporation will take over the world in no time. Why did you start a shop here? Oh, this is the perfect spot. No competition and customers aplenty. Either you win and there'll be thousands of tourists all flocking to see the famous lava pits, or you lose and there'll be thousands of undead slaves desperate to find any sort of comfort. Either way, I'll fit right in. And then starting from this fortress of doom, I'll take over the world. You know Ixal's gonna kill you, right? Do you know how to use that forge? Of course I do. I'm Bill. I know everything. Well, show me then. What are you selling? Nothing very useful. A ham shank. I mean, a ham shank is very useful, don't get me wrong, but it's not what I need. Ooh, 35% off. Do you know what happened while I was petrified? The only thing I've seen is that friend of yours barging in. She looked shocked, ran straight to you. Earlier, when I put up my things, you were already still as stone, just like that bearded fellow over by the entrance. Come to think of it, that petrified version of Suladan made for a fairly decent decorative element. Maybe I'll drag some other handsome statue here to make up for losing yours. Not that you're handsome, I wouldn't go so far as to say that. Barrel. There was a fish in that barrel. Jeez. Oh, fine. I'll be leaving then. Snake door. Let me take a closer look. Sarah examines the scaled metal closely. Very peculiar. She then takes out a small instrument, scratches the metal with it, and sniffs it. Then she tastes it and gets a very bitter look on her face. This is no metal I've heard about. It's definitely magical. I wonder. Let me have one of those silver feathers. No, they give me mana. Give the feather to Sarah. She carefully takes it between her fingers and tries to scratch the snake's skin like metal. To your surprise, it leaves faint lines in the diamond-hard surface. See? This feather must be made of high silver. Won't do much in the shape of a feather, but a big sharp sword made out of the stuff would slice the door like an evil berry. Bang the door. Strike the door. Examine the door. The metal is smooth and seamless and feels cold to the touch. There are no gaps between the scales. The serpent decoration looks like it's made of the same metal as the scales, but of a different color. You look hard for any way to open the door. There's no visible handle, and even a thorough search reveals no push buttons. This is just a slab of very strange metal. The flames within the forge crackle in a way that could almost pass for speech. Fire! Burn! A tongue of flames burst out and circles you. How can you still live when I took your fire? What do you mean you took my fire? You petrified me. I took your fire. I need to burn. For a long time, I've been searching for anything to burn with. Flames flicker uncertainly for a moment. I've burned many creatures who have come, but none have had much fire inside. They could not sustain my flame for long. They are now ashes. But your fire is strong. It still burns in me, and my master is pleased. I can forge many things for him. So you make weapons for Ixal? Yes, I can melt items with special qualities and bring them to a new glorious form. I can make magnificent magical weapons and armor. When my fire is hot enough, I can forge magical items more powerful than any you have ever set your eyes upon. Fire in the forge curls around you for a few seconds, as if inspecting you. I can see your thoughts. Even now you plan to use my fire for your benefit. Know this, I will only serve my true master. And ever since King Ixal the Wise became my master, nobody has dared change my settings. Fire and burn. You have a setting? No, I said nothing of the sort. I will burn anyone who says otherwise. The forge is a large round table with 8 spikes running along its edges. A searing hot flame flickers in the middle of the forge. A large pile of charred bones lie among the ashes. Suddenly, a tiny irregularity at the base of the table catches your attention. It's a small, barely noticeable hatch that has a keyhole. The words control panel are written on it in faded letters. If you had the correct key, you could probably open it. Try to open it. Bill, do you have a key? Why do you not have a key? Oh, hi, Paul. Do you have a key? Silver buzzer in his hand. Maybe go out this way. I don't know, I'm just blindly backtracking. Hi, Ticker. Money is hidden inside the barrel. Yay. Well, that's funny. That's supposed to come from Robert, apparently, but that's not Robert. Because Robert's the one that's dead. Oh, feather. Wait, what? Huh. What happens if I put this food crate there? Are you saying I need to teleport the food crate? No? I don't know. Whatever. I mean, I kind of figured the pile of ash next to Dad's hat would be the sign that we know where he is. Oh, really? Weird invisible bridge. And a bookshelf and puffers. Die, puffers. Die, puffers. You dare attack me? Oh, look, a key. Spirit Forge operating manual. Control panel. Do not press the button marked self-destruct for any reason. The official master should always be wearing pants. Turbo boost. What? Why not? And just cut their spider to pieces. Pants. Okay, well, we're gonna wear pants. We're fancy. I have pants. I'm also badly poisoned. Oh, hi, Fagel. How did you get through the magic door, Fagel? Open the control panel. You know what we must do. Open the control panel. Self-destruct! Press the button to take a step back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The flames sputter than your laughter. You didn't seriously think you'd just blow me up. Oh, okay. Press reset master. Press the button. For a moment, nothing happens. Then the fire dies down. You hear a few clicking sounds and beeps. Then the fire resumes. Restarting. You are the master of the forge. Initializing settings. Pantaloons found. New master acquired. Well, it seems I have myself a new master and have no choice but to obey. What is your wish? I can melt items of special qualities and bring them to a new glorious form. I can make you magnificent magical weapons and armor. State your command. I really want to click all of these things. What about the Hoe of Doom? Nothing. This weapon is perfect. Nothing. This weapon wouldn't survive. This is high silver. I can melt it, but it will require much more heat. The flames in the forge whip around you. I can burn anything. What will you sacrifice to make the flames hot enough? Flames shoot out and nearly burn your nose hairs. You have many friends who will travel with you. Which one will you sacrifice? Now, what do you mean by that? This is binding magic. There's a strong link between you and your friends. Say the word and one of them will burn. Then the fire will certainly be hot enough to melt high silver. Nope. Yes, I could burn a part of you. A sacrifice of strength, dexterity, agility, intelligence, or constitution. Scale mail, immunity, silver gauntlets, silver feathers. Okay, and then this is where I would have to... I don't remember what my stats even are. Do I seriously just have 1 agility? Fine, we'll give up that 1 point of agility. I will be completely immobile. Something else. Agility. Wasn't prepared for that. As you wish. There's a whooshing noise and searing pain hits you. As you scream, the fire burns brighter than ever. The fire is ready. What is your command? Silver feathers. Fire is not hot enough now to melt even high silver. The feathers have strange powers in them. I cannot truly say what properties a weapon made out of them will have. I can use 50 feathers to make a sword, 30 feathers to make a bow, and 10 to make a dagger. But I don't want to give up my feathers. They're my source of mana. 50 feathers for the sword. You place the feathers in the forge. They slowly burn brighter and brighter until they're too bright to watch. There's a melodic sparkling sound as the light dies down. A beautiful silver sword rests on the forge, its blade gleaming in the reflected fire. The sword emits a light, glimmering glow that makes it look out of place in this fortress of darkness. You pick up the sword. Excuse me. The Invincible Sky. Special ability, Invincible Sky. Ooh, increases mana by 50, so I got the mana back that I gave up. So Sarah, would you like an axe? Here's your big axe. There you go. Sword! Strike the door. You draw back your shining silver weapon and aim a strike directly at the magical door. It's shattered. I expected it to slash and smash, not shatter. Aw. There's lava over there. Oh, the box. That's our chest. Loot the chest. Loot the chest. Loot the basket. Got it. Why are we attacking a generator? We're attacking a generator, people. This is not something we want to do when we don't have electricity and we're requiring a generator to do this to begin with. Ow. The sudden fire smeeba kind of distracted. Okay, well, this has been a journey. Shape. A dark shape, like pitch-black cloud of ash and dust, floats in the air in front of you. It speaks in a dark, hissing voice. You. How is this possible? The shape swirls in the air, then settles down. Sarah quickly whispers to you. Zuladan, it must be Ixal. Be careful. She lifts her weapons, ready for an attack. Your friend must have found some extra Driftmoonian way of reviving you. But it won't save you now. I'll deal with you both once and for all. The shape circles around you threateningly and whispers, Don't worry, I won't harm your flesh. I will only remove your soul. Ow! Well, I did not sign up for this fight. Why am I being dragged? Apparently we're winning. Suddenly the strange black shape falters and begins to break up. That's it, Ixal. We've beaten you. The deep voice coming from within the shape now sounds wheezing and quiet. You think I am the Dark King? His burst of malignant laughter turns into a loud fit of coughing. I'm merely some floating black stuff, you fool. The Master will. The figure bursts into a frantic cough for the last time before vanishing into thin air. Time to loot! Loot, 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 loot. 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 Break it up. Break it, 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 break it. I'm also still poisoned, so that's a thing. Hey, Fagel! Fagel! Oh, never mind. Never mind, we good. My health's back. I knew you could have touched your Fagel, 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 Fagel. Ow, well, who said you could fire long-range attacks at me? Okay, we're gonna use a health potion. I know when to admit I need a health potion. Okay, there we go. Ow. Well, maybe you should blow it up then, Miss Invulnerable. Where's your axe? Put away the axe. I gave you an axe. Use it. Attack the... I should probably have recovered my health before stopping to attack this, but whatever. Smirts was never my strong smirt. A volcanic man. You mean a flaming skeleton? Well, that hit. At least it hurt him too. I'm concerned by the fact that like the sound all got muffled, and then he's like, "Rrr." And then his dead body is trying to talk to me. Ooh, there's something down there. But as for just what it is, we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to go ahead and pause here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.